Oh my God, this tune.
I wanna know whoever told you I was letting go. The only joy that I have, manhood. So,
Welcome to episode 2.
we're 2 episodes into our return already.
Yeah, I'm actually really impressed that we've done it twice in a row.
Do you know what it is?
Within a week.
The motivation is having a studio space.
Yeah, that's true.
And we were together today. We've played a round of golf.
Yes, we have.
Blow off the cobwebs. Slowest round of golf on earth.
There were 4 guys in front of us, and one of them looked like the Bosch guy, John.
Big John.
Big John, the Chinese guy. They were playing so slow, and at one point there were 3 groups queuing up on the tee to play. It were really annoying.
But everyone thought it was us that were slow because we had kids with us.
Oh yeah.
But it's nice. A father-son golf day is good bonding.
It's good.
You do forget yourself though, don't you? Start having a conversation like, oh yeah, the kids are here.
Although we've got Teddy behind the desk today.
Teddy's working the desk.
He is.
Say hello,
we
Ted.
hadn't set up the camera.
Hello.
On Ted. I don't know why I went done that, but anyway. But he's here. He's helping us. So hopefully it'll go smoothly. And we've got features. We have features. We have a rough running order.
There's much more planning gone into it. But before we get to all of that, how's your week?
It's been all right. We went to the beach, didn't we?
We had a lovely day at the beach.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
Tell you what, that beach, underrated. What were it called? Mojab or something?
No, Majuba. Red Car Beach.
But it's,
I think the road is called Majuba.
It sounds like it's in the Bahamas.
Yeah,
but it's actually in Middlesbrough.
Looks like it's in Bahrain.
Actually, that's not true. Actually,
No,
it
it
was
were
really.
lovely.
It was the thing about it is it's a beautiful beach. It's a bit annoyingly rocky.
Yeah,
Like they were just little annoying rocks that cut your feet.
and there were a lot of shells. It like someone had been on the beach and had a lot of mules mariniere.
Yeah,
Like a big mules mariniere party.
yeah.
And there was a load of those, what are they called? Mussel shells everywhere.
Yeah,
but not closed, like open.
Open. There were a couple of dead seagulls.
Yeah, there were a couple of dead seagulls. One floating in the sea, which Teddy thought was a soft
Cuddly
toy.
Picked it up, cuddled it. He didn't. But you're in the shadow of a wind farm. But I quite liked that. I thought it was a cool
Something
feature.
to look at. But it had...
The big downside, obviously, is the fact that you are in the shadow of a power plant. Like
Yeah,
the power
it is-
plant is on the coastline.
It is essentially Middlesbrough. But like, if you're ticking boxes for like big car park near the beach, fish and chips nearby, ice creams, public toilets,
Yeah.
you're on for a winner. If you don't want the scourge of society there, probably don't go to that beach.
Yeah. It's fine if you keep yourself to yourself. And we had a little
Is
area.
that a bit
didn't we?
harsh that it's a scourge of society?
Well, there were some people that you were like,
There was one guy, and I couldn't believe how deep he was. He was sat on that wall eating.
oh, big guy.
Jeez.
There were a lot of big people.
His girth sideways.
There was a lot of questionable parenting. That basically, this isn't even a joke. I'm not over exaggerating. There were probably four or five sets of parents,
Yeah.
but they were all rotund. And I'm not just talking like that guy's had a couple of too many Big Macs. They were like big.
Well,
I mean, when they're at it, that would look.
it's
I cannot even.
It's the home of the deep fried flattened chicken breasts. So what do you expect?
Yeah. But we were on the beach, and the wall was behind us, and these couples of parents were just parenting from the wall
distance.
and letting their kids run to the ocean. And not there was like a 4-year-old boy, if that, and his parents. He came back to the wall, and his parents said, "Get back to the sea and wash yourself off," and made him run back to the ocean.
They weren't moving, were they?
He was 3.
And in the sea, they were like not riptides. The waves are so big, you couldn't actually swim back in.
There were some massive
pulling
waves.
you under and back out.
Yeah, I've never seen
little
waves
kids
like
that
that.
have really struggled, and they were just. It's parenting from afar whilst they're eating the chicken parmo, is what I like to call it.
I've never seen waves like that at the British seaside.
Yeah, I know.
Never. They were massive. Weren't they?
Unbelievable. And the fact you were calling it ocean all day were really gritting me.
Why?
Because it's the sea, innit? We had this discussion. You look at the the ocean is an American thing because they're surrounded by oceans. We're surrounded by seas: Irish Sea, North Sea, the canal. What's it called? English Channel.
I'll tell you what. We'll clip this bit up, put it on Instagram with a poll or a poll, and say
that right.
Because I was saying, "Oh, look at how blue the ocean is." Look at how disgusting the ocean is.
It's sea. How blue the sea is.
Yeah.
Ocean. It's like you're trying to be make it more flamboyant than it is.
There are so many things in life that you could get angry about.
Yeah,
and you chose the word ocean to be triggered. You practically planted a nut on me.
But we had a really good day. We were absolutely knackered. We ended. I didn't get back till 11 o'clock at night, and then we're playing golf with two lads early doors. But for me, it's an hour and a half away, and it beats Filey's. You don't go to Filey on bank holiday. You don't go to Scarborough on bank holiday. You don't go to Blackpool on bank holiday. And
I won't go to Blackpool if someone had a gun to my head. I've had to go there for work.
I love Pleasure Beach.
I've had to go there for work with the darts, and that is
enough.
Scourge of society.
And you're getting paid to go there.
Yeah, I have never seen so many mobility scooters in all my life. There are mobility scooters everywhere.
That's not fair.
No, but there are so many of them. Unnecessary as well.
Unnecessary, that's what you need to say. Because people sometimes do need mobility
I saw a bloke, this is no word of a lie, going past like Pizza Hut in Blackpool, and he was on a mobility scooter, but he had football boots on with studs and shinnies.
Going to play at five-a-side.
He had shinnies on. He had footy kit on, but he was in his mobility scooter.
Do you think he was, he struggled? Or do you think he was going to play five-a-side?
Maybe he just needed transport to
He
get
just
there.
wanted to wear the full kit
Yeah.
experience.
It was just
One last time.
Blackpool's not for me. Do you know what I used to love is Bridlington.
Yeah, Brid's good. Brid's really good.
Brid, when I was a kid, I used to love
But
going
again,
to Bridlington.
everyone flocks to Brid. You know,
Do you know what, actually, can you see-
nobody clearly flocks to Redcar.
Can you see these on camera? I got these in Brid. These big heads. I got these in Brid. Sports shop in Bridlington.
What, years ago? Or
Years
last
ago,
week?
like 1995, yeah.
Still got old stock in.
Yeah. In fact, that's not a bad shout. I bet some of those shops would have. Anyway, I used to love Brid. Used to go there with my grandparents. My granddad, who sadly died last Monday.
Yeah, we need to get onto that, don't we?
Used to love Tophams. It's like a 1950s ice cream parlour in the middle of Brid.
Is it still there?
It's still there, yeah. It's still there.
So Topham hat.
Yeah, we're not good at talking about bereavement and stuff, are we, really?
Yeah, so how did he die? Come on.
What? Right, so
I approach
it was-
I approach like a business transaction.
you literally did.
I know, sorry, hey, we'll get onto that.
It was awful. My granddad, he lived to a ripe old age of 92. He was genuinely, my granddad, the kindest, sweetest man ever. Never said a bad word about anybody. Was lovely, doting husband to my grandma, who he's left behind. They've been married 70 years.
Wow.
70 years.
What is that? You keep talking.
It's been horrendous. It's been a horrendous time. I mean, they got a letter from the Queen, actually, on the 65th wedding anniversary.
All right, no way.
But it's been awful because my grandma, you've been with one person for 70 years and now you're not with them. They're
Yeah.
gone. Like, it's awful. But my granddad had always been fit and well, and then he got prostate cancer all of a sudden.
Right.
It just got
When
worse.
he was a lot older.
Yeah. All of a sudden, it just got really bad, and we're told he was in palliative care, which is where
You're gonna die.
they keep you comfortable, basically.
Yeah.
And then within a few days, it was end of life care, and then he died. I went to see him at the hospital, and I thought, he'll be home soon, because my granddad was saying, it's just a virus. Yeah, it's just a virus, and they were saying you've got to drink more. So I was helping him drink water, and I thought he'd be home. And then
Was he A, at peace, and B, accepting of it?
I think he was ready. Yeah, I think he was ready.
Did he tell you we were ready?
No. But the night before, he'd rung my mum and said, night, I love you. And although my granddad, the kindest man in the world, they're not that kind of family, kind of similar to yours, really. We're not like a I love yous or anything like that.
We don't love each other enough.
Well, we do love each
Mum
other.
and
It's
Dad,
just not,
being the boys too.
just no one says it, because everybody, I think that's where I get my cringing from.
Yeah,
Everyone cringes when you say I love you.
Yeah.
Whereas now, someone's died in the family, we're all saying it. Like, it's like, love you.
It's opened up.
But the night before, he rang my mum and my grandma and said that, and I think my mum knew then. And then my mum went over first thing in the morning the next day. He was still alive. He'd slept through the night. And then when my mum was there, he passed away peacefully. So it's awful. It's awful. And this is not a subject we normally touch on in the...
So I don't think we were podcasting when my grandma died. So that happened since we did the last podcast.
Yeah, so we've both lost the grandparent.
And that was very similar. And she was like completely ready to go, to a point where I was joking. Like, she was in palliative care in this horrible home place. And I go in and she's like, I'm ready to, she's like, barely speaking, I'm ready to go. And I'd hold up a pillow and go, I can end it now if you want, to try and get a laugh out of her. And she was laughing. So for me, she was openly saying, like, I've had enough, I'm ready to go. Now, we discussed this. It still doesn't make it any less sad. It's still very sad. I think what it is with when you know an old person's going to die when they're in their 90s, it's less of a shock, isn't it? If you've got shock and sadness together, it's horrible. What's that?
Teddy's phone went off. Not very professional.
If you've got shock and sadness together, it's horrible. If you've got one of those, like if you just got the sadness, it's still sad.
It's a bit more palatable.
Yes,
like
it
if
is.
someone's just taken from you
Yeah, yeah.
without any warning, it's awful. What I would say is that we were very lucky. Our grandparents lived into their 90s. Like loads of people don't have. Like my dad was saying, my dad lost his parents when his dad was in his 60s. My dad's saying, "You had your dad 30 years longer than I did." You know, so we're very lucky that we had grandparents. Most people our age don't still have their grandparents.
No, that's true.
So we were very lucky. I mean, I got my love of like filming and stuff from my granddad. Yeah. My granddad loved video cameras. Every single picture of my granddad is of him holding a camera. So it's been really hard to like find sentimental picture.
Gadgets and gizmos.
Yeah. Well, he did. My granddad was really into computers. Used to do video editing, photo editing on his computer. He only got into that when he was like 75. Can people turn their phones off, please? We're talking about a very sad subject.
But I thought I handled it really well. I sent you some lovely WhatsApp.
No, you handled it terribly. You were really, because Tom's not very good with emotion. Poor Abby, but Tom's. You have your moments. Actually.
You know what? She's kind of brought out me. I'm definitely getting better.
Yeah.
But anyway,
because I told you, I said, "Oh, Tom, look, we can't." I can't remember. We were supposed to be doing something. I said, "I can't."
Well, I'll just read the message.
My granddad died this morning.
We'll let the viewers decide.
No, I don't think it's a good idea to read the message without the context, because it had happened, my granddad had died, and Tom sent me a message saying, "Oh, sorry about that." And then, honestly, half an hour later, sent me a message saying, "Hey, Dom, can you just message this woman on LinkedIn for me? I need something from her."
Yeah, but
well, let's ask Teddy. Teddy, what do you think of that? Reposition the mic so that it's near your mouth, and then what do you think of that?
I mean, could have at least given it a few days before.
Not a few minutes.
I'm sorry, this is business. The world of business never sleeps. I couldn't give it a few days. I needed to contact this.
Gordon Gecko, you sell nail files, not shares.
This BBC producer, I needed to message her now. And I was like, whilst I'm on the phone and I'm WhatsApping and I've remembered, I'll stick it in the WhatsApp group. I didn't expect him to respond and go, "I'll do it right now. I'll drop everything. Blooming heck, I'll put my granddad's will to one side and I'll focus on your problem." I didn't expect that. That. What I wanted to log it in his head because I know what he's like. His head's like. I know what my head's like, so I wanted to log it down. But then after rereading it at 9 o'clock at night, 6 hours later, I couldn't delete it. And I thought, yeah, that sounds really...
You spoke to Abby, didn't you? What did Abby say?
She probably said, yeah, it's probably not the best thing.
Abby said that's very you.
It is very me. But like...
I appreciated it. Not appreciate the message, obviously.
No, but the message...
But I text you the next day, didn't I, say, "Mate, love you, but sending me this on the day my granddad died is wild."
So yeah, to be fair, it's I don't know. When I went to a funeral yesterday, one of my mates' dads died, and it were really, really sad. He was an amazing local entertainer. Somewhere like Tom Jones, did cruise ships. There's also didn't know any of this. His voice is unbelievable. He were like really famous, like probably locally and like maybe even nationally in the 50s and 60s. Bit of a crooner, and they played his own songs at his funeral. Imagine having your own song. Well, not like we're going to play "Let's Get Ready for Wembley" at our funerals, but it were really nice and touching. And I saw the son as I were leaving. Dave, he listens to this podcast, and it was so sad. He were crying his eyes out. I gave him a big hug, and I didn't really know what to say. And in my head, I kind of said like, I don't know if I said it out loud, "Well done."
No, for getting through it. That's how he'll have
But then I didn't. I hope it took it like that because I was like, "Well done, you got rid of your dad." I didn't know what like.
No, I don't think I'll have taken it like that.
But then there were people there that thought, "I don't know what to do. I'll just go out of the room and won't hug him now."
Yeah,
and I think you just got sometimes.
I'm going to be awkward. I've not been to a funeral as an adult, and especially.
Will you not go?
Well, when my dad's mum died, I just didn't want to. I didn't. You know, I want to remember my grandma. When I was a kid, I was immature. I didn't really know how to handle it. And I wanted to remember my grandma as she was. I didn't want to go to a funeral and the things, when I thought about my grandma, I was thinking about all the sad stuff. But my granddad, we were very close, and I feel like it'd be disrespectful not to go. And so I'm going to go, but I'm not very good in those situations.
Yeah, I think you've just got to suck it up and you pay your respects, don't you?
The thing is, everybody's got to go through this. It's horrible. Like, you're never going to see that person again. Someone who's been pivotal in your life, you're never, ever, ever going to see them again. That's it. It's over. But everybody's got to go through it.
God, I'm getting really down. Anyway,
do you not think that's the worst bit?
Yeah, of course it's the worst bit. It's like laying in bed at night thinking you're not finite. You're not going to live forever. And if you think about death, you basically never sleep again. That's one way of staying awake all night. Like, hang on a minute, the universe is ever expanding. There's no end to it. And when I die, that's it.
Yeah, well, funnily enough, Teddy asked me this question because...
As we know that's it.
My grandma and granddad believe in God, and my granddad's a Baptist, and he's going to have a proper funeral, burial. Never been to a burial before.
Oh, they're
I've only ever seen burials in movies.
not cool, but they're...
It's always raining for burials, isn't it?
Mine were windy, which didn't help my airline.
I was talking about in the movies, but yeah.
Oh, sorry. I meant my grandma's.
I've never been to. I'm a bit worried about that. So, guys, we're going to be weird to have a grave. I mean,
mate.
we went to see your grandma's grave, and it was uncovered partially.
Oh, they buried her properly. Could see top of.
But you've got to
coffin.
wait for the ground to settle. Apparently, that's what that is.
Well, bloody thriller. See your answer.
Brought it up in the funeral parlour.
Yeah.
Said my mate's grandma.
Anyway, we are doing features, and I think
hang on a
this
minute,
whole
we can't-
conversation.
We cannot segue to the feature that is called Dead or Alive.
Ringo Starr.
Alive. It is astounding to me though that two of the Beatles are still alive. That they were
Let me do another.
adults in the 60s and they're still alive.
You know too much, you.
What, you thought I'd think Ringo Starr was dead?
Yeah, I thought everyone knew that. Everyone thought the last remaining Beatle was Paul McCartney alive.
It's just, are you not going to comment on the fact that they were adults in the 60s and they're still knocking about?
It's mental, isn't it?
Paul McCartney's still touring. In fact, I think Ringo Starr might still be touring. Also,
I really thought you thought we might
Ringo
be dead.
Starr's son was the drummer in
Television.
The Who.
Oh, the Who.
The Who.
No way.
And they keep sacking him.
Why was that? Like we've just been talking about the Who, and
Well, I thought you knew about these bands.
no, I didn't. Right,
Do
it's
another.
1-0 to you.
Do another.
Go try and catch.
Oh,
you.
is that it? Are we going to...
I'll do one more. Go for it, Dom.
Are you going to play the jingle again?
play as longer the better?
Fine, okay, go on. What's the other name?
Listen. Christopher Lloyd.
He's alive.
God damn it.
I saw something on Instagram the other day. He's been 3D scanned for a film.
I'll get you out. I'll catch you out one of these days. I'll get you on ropes.
Christopher Lloyd is alive. Again, though.
Again, when he
an
was in
old-
Back to the Future, he was
He's
really
old.
old.
I don't get it.
Sorry about the jingle scenario there.
Name other things that Christopher Lloyd's been in. What made it? Do you know what
Back
made
to
him
the Future
famous?
2, Back to the Future 3.
Taxi. He was in Taxi with Danny DeVito.
Was he in Flubber?
No, that was Robin Williams, wasn't it? What else has Christopher Lloyd been in? Back to the Future, Taxi on TV.
Don't Google it.
Teddy,
Dom.
do you know what Christopher Lloyd's been in?
No, do you want me to have a look?
Yes, please.
It's a bit like on the beach the other day. We were trying to debate on In the Night Garden what the two families were called, the red little families and the blue
On In the
families.
Night Garden.
Yeah, and I got to one of them, and then it was a good half an hour of conversation on Redcar Beach, wasn't it?
Yeah. It took us a while, didn't it?
did take
And we
us
had
a
a
while.
lot of clues. We didn't.
And if you are listening and wondering what the two families were, and you're saying Plinky Ponk and Plonky Pink and Iggle Pickle, no, they want the families. The two families were called the Pontipines. Can you remember the other?
No.
Don't tell them. Don't tell the listener.
But is it not weird that on a TV show that was made for basically the under 2-year-olds, there was a rivalry between a red family and a
The
blue
Montagues
family?
and the Capulets.
It was like,
and also,
it's like Celtic Rangers on
and they were
kids'
like,
TV.
and they were like at each other like over land, like almost like turf wars.
Yeah.
What was it? Like,
Also, that show is definitely written on mushrooms or something.
Yeah.
It was
Has
wild.
it- because it-
I miss it though. I miss
Is
it.
there anything? Has there been anything else since? There were the Wobbly Woos, Woggly Wiggles.
No, I want that. Weebaloo. Weebaloo was like, it was like a Japanese thing.
Tom
Teddy
Blue.
used to love that.
But then now he's got Bluey. Is Bluey still a thing? We don't know, do we? We don't know.
I miss In the Night Garden. You know what else I
Miss
miss?
Kids TV.
The song at the end of CBeebies. The time has come to say goodnight, to say goodnight to the morning light.
The time has come to say good farewell. That's you.
Am I reading what?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. What's Crystal Lloyd meaning?
We were,
Yeah, sorry.
we were just padding then until you got to that point.
So, Teddy, what you need to do is concentrate more on the cuts, because if two of us are talking, there's no good having the camera just on one person. You need to have it on
Yeah, I've
both.
been putting it on wide.
So it should be on it
Don't
now.
be lazy and put it on wide.
It should be on it now. There we go.
Thank you.
So
Wait,
What are you doing?
I need to know that I need to cut that out. Right, go on.
So he's been in. So it's Doc Brown.
So that was Back to the Future.
He played Uncle Fester in the
Adam's Family, of course he did.
Judge Doom in Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Of course,
He did.
It was terrifying. I was scared to death of Judge Doom.
And
when I
how
was a kid.
good was the cartoon? How attractive was the cat? Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit. Yeah, why did everyone fancy a cartoon?
Yeah, that was weird, wasn't it?
Is it weird you fancy her or the rabbit from the caramel adverts?
Who was the most attractive rabbit? Jessica Rabbit. Oh no, it wasn't. Was it Jessica Rabbit?
Yeah, but she wasn't a rabbit.
She wasn't a rabbit, was she? She was ginger.
She was married to a rabbit. She was. Yeah. That is weird.
I reckon Jessica Rabbit was more attractive because she wasn't an actual rabbit, but she was. But she was married to a rabbit.
Yeah, but she was still a cartoon.
Yeah, right. I carry on.
Yeah, sorry, what else was he in, Ted?
Dennis the Menace.
That was the American version. Which, that is one of the greatest facts of all time, by the way. Remember this for pub quizzes. There's an American Dennis the Menace and the British Dennis the Menace, completely unconnected, both comic books, both were published for the first time on the same day, the exact same day in the 50s, and neither knew about the other.
What a load of rubbish. Balderdash.
And they're both about a naughty boy.
That's a short story.
Google it.
So you're telling me two different people wrote a comic book called Dennis the Menace.
Yeah.
And both put them both in black and red stripes.
No. I didn't say that, did I?
Well,
You're embellishing.
You initially.
The American Dennis the Menace wears dungarees, and Dennis the Menace, the English one, wears a sweater. They were both released, the comic book, issue number 1, on the same
that.
day in the 50s.
Do not believe
Teddy,
that
can
for
you
a minute.
Google that, please, while we riff? Put it on the
Riff.
2 camera.
My name is Tom.
Got a message saying Molly's going to hospital because she thinks she's broken her nose.
That's Teddy's girlfriend. That's another development since the last time we podcasted.
What am I looking up?
Well, do you need to ring her?
I don't want to wait behind the desk, but she said to yeah.
We'll take a pause.
We'll take a pause.
All right, 1 second.
So there is one that Dom dished out today. Remember?
Today?
Because Dom were. I was looking at Dom thinking, oh, is he pushing his belly out?
Oh, about my belly.
And I'm like, oh. And then he looked at me and went, all bought and paid for. What's going on here? Miming.
I'm having to direct because Teddy's not cutting the camera.
Tom's speaking, so leave
Leave this on, it's so funny.
If two
Because
people-
Dom were like going, two.
If 2 people are talking, you need to
You're
see
not
them
talking
both.
though, you're sat like this. Why would I cut to you if you're sat like in silence?
He's got a lot to learn.
This is brilliant.
He's got a lot to
This is
learn.
all going in. So yeah, so Dom went, colloquialisms, he taps his belly and goes, because he knows I'm looking at his belly, all bought and paid for. See, that's a good one. It's a nice one, that.
Oh, bottom page 4.
It's endearing, it's cute.
from Ricky Gervais, The Office.
I knew it.
All bottom
That's
paid
the
for.
thing with you. I knew it wouldn't be an original Dom thing because you're good at taking the funniest things of people's lives and remembering them. Something somebody said and then regurgitating. Whereas I am completely original content all the time.
It's not true, is it?
Tenerife 11 Reef, I literally made that up.
No, you didn't, though.
We had this conversation. I'm sure.
No. But on the last episode, you were telling everyone how I told you Tenerife 11 Reef.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Well, I had one of those guys at train station. Oh, I don't know if I should tell the story because it might stumble on the podcast.
Please tell it.
He's a lovely lad, he really is. Spent a lot of time over the summer. And
So it's someone you know.
yeah, I know. And Nico got his hat signed, went to the 100 cricket, and Nico got his hat signed by Ben Stokes. Like, out of all the players at that 100 cricket ground, to have your hat by, that is the one.
That is class.
And his reaction, his reply to that was, Not like brilliant, well done. His reply was, well, my lad had his hat signed by last year by Nathan Lyle.
Who? Is he the guy that made the syrup?
No, Nathan Lyle. So like, it made him thinking it's Nathan Lyon and he's Australian spin bowler. If you try to do an 11 reef on me, that's like a 9 reef. You're going one down there because Ben Stokes is above Nathan Lyon.
Yeah.
Anyway, but your grandma had one, didn't she? She had a colloquialism.
Yeah, so basically, because of what's happened, we were talking about like memories and stuff like that. And my grandma were talking about how there used to be the local town. You can't say Nutter anymore, can you?
Yeah, I think you can. There's always someone in a town who's got a bit of a screw loose, and it can be because they've had social problems, because they're just a bit hippie-ish and want to be a bit out there.
I mean, mate, there are some times where I just can't be arsed with life, and I think, do you know what, I'm just going to be a town nutter.
Yeah, exactly.
They look happy, don't they? What are they worried about?
Nothing.
They're not even worried about having a wash.
But they're not. Clearly.
Which
Hence.
leads me to the colloquialism, because basically the town that, Nutter used to knock around at the bottom of Carr Lane, which is in Shipley.
Yeah.
And she'd never had a wash. And my grandma said, I can't remember what the girl's name was, like Nanny or something like that. Oh, Nanny, yeah, old Nanny. Yeah, and she was so dirty, she was black as hell's kettle. Black as hell's kettle she was.
I thought it was the black as the devil's kettle.
Hell's kettle.
All right, okay. Are you sure?
Well, check my original message I sent you when I said I've got another colloquialism for you. Silence is great for podcasting. Lovely stuff.
Oh yeah, black as hell's kettle. You're right. It's a classic. It really is. Black as hell's kettle.
I like the ones that have got like a...
You've got to be careful. Like there's an element of
racism.
Yeah, racism.
But she didn't. She meant she was dirty.
Because of her age.
Yeah. But I like ones that you've got to do a little think about.
Yeah.
Black as hell's kettle, because the kettle in hell would be so full of soot.
Yeah.
It's dark.
It'd be ridiculous.
Yeah.
Also, I like to do that with the boiling kettles in hell.
Yeah.
You will go down in hell for hundreds of years.
After we've had a cup of tea.
After we've had a nice Yorkshire brew.
I can't stir this tea with my pitchfork. It's no good.
War the kettle up on the flames of Satan himself.
Anyway, isn't hell all flames?
Yeah, I think
you don't need a hob. You just put it anywhere to boil a kettle.
Bit of fry an egg on every surface. So thank you for that colloquialism. Sending you.
It's okay.
It's okay. I forgot it were you. I thought you were a listener. We have had a listener get in touch. We're going to put the WhatsApp number on Spotify. And this WhatsApp came to me personally because I know him. This WhatsApp is from Dave. That's his actual name. So, I don't know if you remember last week, we wanted rugby-type stories. Remember the Nokia up the bum story and all that? We didn't. So then it kind of blended into the feature of just send us your random stories. Controversial ones, best rugby toss story, best what's happened in a park story. So this is what I got sent during the week from my mate Dave. He's not made up. He's an actual person. I'll play it from the start, Dom. So Dom, because you've not heard this, have you?
Is this Dave who mocks the way I say podcast?
Podcast.
Because he says I say podcast.
No, it's a different Dave. We've got loads of Dave listeners.
Okay. All of our listeners are called Dave.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we first started out in radio and not many people got in touch with us? So we just used to get your dad to email every week, but we'd make up that it was like Glenda from Gildersome and stuff.
It was my dad. And then my dad did email in, didn't he? And we didn't know, and we thought we had a listener called Matt Dodds.
Oh, yeah.
Remember Matt Dodds?
Yeah.
Now, Matt Dodds is an anagram of Tom's dad.
Tom's dad.
And we were so excited.
Such fools.
And then my dad revealed it with him, and I was like, oh. We thought we had an actual listener. So listen to the story.
People did used to get in touch with us back then, like without us having to beg for it, but basically to tell us to get off the air.
Yeah. You shouldn't be doing community radio, which, to be fair, was a bit harsh, really. Yeah. We were volunteering our time for the
considering some of the other shows that were on there.
Anyway, this is the story. Ignore the first bit, but we'll edit in the actual story. Anyway, Dom's never heard this before, by the way.
Just letting you know that I've learned a lot from your Instagram stories. When you do things with the kids, you're always looking for the bar. So we've just been to this little kids.
I've always said you've got a drinking problem.
And there was a bar, and I was like, this is going to be a great day. So I stocked up on the bar, 57 quid on pints, absolutely perfect.
Somebody's doing
On
well.
a side note, I'm walking the dog, and the dog just ran up to a woman who was laid with no bra on and a pair of like neon yellow bikini bottoms, and he went up and barked at her. She must have had some food or something, and he was barking, so she stood up. She sort of got up onto her knees, and her tits were flying all over the place. She was trying to cover them up, and Barney was playing out to run over and get him. And I will always be thankful for Barney for giving me that experience.
He's trained the dog to do that.
Do you think so?
Yeah. Was he knocking around Hyde Park or something in London?
So he lives just off the back of Wimbledon Common.
He's trained the dog.
Do you think?
He's
What, to
trained
go
the
up to
dog
topless women?
To topless women and make them stand up.
Who were also, why was she lunching topless?
Yeah. London, man.
It's a different world down there,
Different
isn't it?
world, London.
It reminded me, me and Abby went to in Munich when we were doing a bit of travel. We went to the English Park, and the English Park is famous for people to walk around naked. Now,
Sorry, where is that?
it's in Munich. You might want to not.
Where is it?
In Munich. It's called the English Park. You might not want to remember this place because basically all the people walking around naked were men.
Delete.
So thank you for getting in touch. We will put the WhatsApp number in there, so you can send us a voice note like that, and we will play out the voice notes. If you want to hear your voice on a podcast, we'll play out the voice note.
Or if you want to ring in live, we've invested in equipment.
No,
We do have the facility.
No, we're not doing that
Why?
because it was so hard to like pre-plan them calling in. You know, the producer gives up his time anyway. We can't expect him to do it in his own time.
One of my favourite podcasts.
In fact, they could ring in out to do it here when we're on the desk, and we'll play it back.
One of my favourite podcasts is called Armchair Anonymous, where they get people to ring in. They give a subject out every week, and you've got to ring in.
Yes.
So this week it was first day at school, and you've got to ring in about crazy stuff that happened to you on your first day at school.
Yes.
And then one week there was dating, so your first dates, and people ring in to talk about their night. It's very, very good. It's a good idea. We'd be good at that, reacting to people's mental
I
stories.
think we would, but we need people to come and do it.
Also, what's clear is we've got to hone it in a bit.
What do you mean?
We've got to hone everything in a bit, haven't we? Because we keep coming up with a billion features.
Yeah, but can I just say, I'm really proud that we've actually done 3 of the features that we mentioned last week.
Yeah.
And we might even do them next week.
And spoken about our week. Death.
We've done really well. And, you know, we've got a bit of a running order. We've got court file. We'll do that in a minute, I think. And then we're going to come to Teddy's questions and things that died in the 90s, graphite and being double jointed.
Is that... Well, on the subject of things dying,
God, this is a really...
I know it is, but I heard something that made me think it might be nearly the end of the music industry.
AI.
Because...
I know exactly what you're about to do.
I heard a song, and I probably should have played the song first and then said, "Ha, that's AI," but I didn't.
Did you not play this last week on the show?
No. Did I?
I think you did. I don't know what I'm looking at Teddy for.
We'll cut that bit out.
No, I don't think you did,
I think I did.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's good we've got a running order. It's time for...
What is it time for, Tom?
Ooh, you naughty boy.
Well, he don't have a button for that anyway, does he?
It's time for court file. No, you don't.
Yeah,
But can you just do us a favour? Every time we read out, well, I'm going to read out because I've got them in front of me, someone who's done a heinous crime, you need to say, "Ooh, you naughty boy," in your best teenager's...
Ooh, you naughty boy.
Yes, you do. You do.
Okay, here we go. It's time for court file.
Man beat his neighbour and left him with serious injuries in a drug-fuelled attack.
What was his name?
Sean Stevenson.
Ooh, you naughty boy.
Police set out to banish youth nuisance from town centre by installing audio equipment on the outside of shop fronts.
Who's the naughty person
Oh,
there?
you naughty boys!
Is that in court file?
Yeah.
You have to put that through court file?
Yeah.
You probably should have read these first, Tom. I'm not going to lie. Should have planned some. You're skipping through the really bad ones.
Yeah.
Court file's not quite worked out this week.
Police helicopter called as nurse led officers on a high-speed chase in Audi TT.
Nurse? What was her
You
name?
naughty boy.
She's a girl. It's a girl.
Girl. Oh, you naughty girl.
God, this is a good one. A nurse who led police on a 20-minute high-speed chase, which included driving over 3 spike strip devices, Get her sign up to F1. Colin McRae, Rally, then deflated her car's tyres, has avoided immediate custody.
What's her name?
Laura Spencer
Oh, you naughty girl.
of 24. Oh, why would it give her an address?
It is mad, that, isn't it, that you've got to give out people's address?
I'm not
yeah,
reading
don't read her
address
address out, blimey.
Tell you what, though, a nurse as well.
Exciting.
She's in the wrong profession. She'll be rallying around the mountains of Austria.
Exciting.
That's court file.
Cool, bro. Do you know what I was thinking about the other day? Weird things that make me cringe. Ted, have you got the list? I asked Teddy to write them down because I was driving when I was thinking about it. It's on your phone.
Why have I got my arm
Remind
up
me.
there?
Remind me of things that make me cringe.
I've literally got my bingo wing on the wing of the chair. That's not a good look.
But don't you ever get something?
I don't cringe at anything. So I don't. I literally don't.
Okay.
Nails down a board, maybe, but nothing. Not
No,
like Ricky Gervais cringing.
What's the first one?
Right, so here, the first one, it says, when a duet is singing, the person who is singing it just stands there awkwardly.
Yeah.
Who isn't singing it, sorry.
I find it so bad. You know when there's
This
like
is a good observation,
There are like
actually.
two people singing.
Yeah.
And it's the same with like TV presenters when they're presenting as like a duo. And then the other one who's not doing anything.
Just smiles and nods.
So like when one of Westlife is singing, and what do Westlife sing?
I'm flying without wings.
But when one of them's singing and the others are just in the background going,
Well, they're almost swaying, aren't they?
yeah, or yeah. But things like that. But it's especially when it's a duet.
So if you were right, you talk down camera
And the
two.
other one's just going,
That's it. You fire down camera two now, like you're introducing some sort of TV program. And I'll
hey,
do it.
I'm Dom, and this is This Morning. Welcome. I'm joined by Alison Hammond. Yeah, it's. I find it so embarrassing because in my head I'm thinking, they're thinking, what am I going to do with my hands? What do I do?
And they're looking at an autocue waiting for them.
So I think this should be another feature, weird things that make you cringe.
Coming up, is cybersecurity strong enough?
What else is on the list, Ted?
There's just one more, which is the quality of backing music in the late 90s and early 2000s.
Yeah. Listen to music from the late 90s, early 2000s. So get a Westlife song up, for example.
Yeah.
It sounds like karaoke. It's not like real instruments.
What do you
It's
mean?
awful. The quality of the
Are you
music.
sure you want to pick Westlife, one of the greatest boy bands of all time?
Yeah, because...
Oh my God, this tune.
I want to know whoever told you I was letting go. The only joy that I have ever
Dom's actually
got. Isn't
really
it weird what
enjoying
comes
this.
back to you? Not that song.
That is a banger.
Not that song.
Can we give me like five? Five bad boys with the power to rock you, blow your mind, and they want to get into you.
Yeah, but it's all sounds like karaoke music.
Yeah, you're right. Do you remember Yamaha had
Yeah, it is like that.
had a thing like
Interestingly, though,
that's a good song choice by me actually.
you know the Gorilla song, boom, bim, bim, boom, bim, boom,
Yeah.
is a preset on a keyboard thing.
See that's a mean clever.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think now that
Clever if they do it. If we were to just get like the preset from a Yamaha and bring it out as a single, we'd get crucified.
It's get called lazy. But that was the 90s, wasn't there? There was stuff in.
It's more early 2000s, like when there were loads of like crappy boy bands and stuff. All the backing music sounds like karaoke.
Yeah, that was just the style, wasn't it?
Apart from the Westlife song you did choose, actually was.
Could
fine.
you name one song that was released in the last month?
No.
Teddy? Bearing in mind, you're in the thick of this, mate.
But I think music's different now.
It's disposable.
When we were younger, they'd bring out singles and you'd see it on the shelf,
and you listen to it 18 times.
and there'd only be 10
Can you
singles
name a
coming
song,
out.
Teddy?
I don't think I can, no. Not in the past week.
What music for you is like what's on TikTok?
It'll be something
or-
about degrading women and, I don't know, poor people or something like that.
Seriously?
Music's
I
rotten
don't
these days.
listen to that much music, really, though. I'm not the right person to ask.
Can you even name one modern artist?
Sabrina Carpenter.
Olivia Reed.
Reed?
Reeve.
Do you mean Rodriguez?
No. Olivia Reed.
What?
She supports Sam Fender.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
Woo! Got you.
What era would be classed as modern artist?
Sabrina Carpenter,
Olivia Dean, sorry.
Olivia Rodriguez.
Who's that one that you like? That Benson Boone. That's it. That guy. You love Benson Boone.
I do like Benson
Have
Boone.
you seen him doing a flip off that piano?
Yeah, I have.
Oh my God, goals in life.
I have. I do like
Jesus.
Benson Boone.
You like did a little...
Teddy thought you were going to hammer me for that, and you didn't.
No, I love it.
You're forgetting. Me and Tom both like girly music. we do have Teddy. I was putting music on in the car, and Teddy said I had the musical taste of a middle-aged woman.
Yeah, he does, and so do I. Not wrong with that. Right, I think we should start wind down. We're approaching time.
Let me check my notes. Yes.
We could have done a Tom's rant, but you know what? It's been feature heavy, and I think we can be too many features. But we have got Teddy here, and he might want to ask us some questions. We could shoehorn this into a feature on Parenting Hell podcast. We'll steal one of their features.
I don't think they've got this feature.
Okay, we've made a new feature.
But let's see the show out then. As we've got Teddy here, let's hear the questions Teddy's got for the dads in the room. We were going to do this with Theo, but Theo decided he'd rather go to play cricket with his friends.
Right. So I've got a few written down here. So let's have a look. What's the best one? What is the most rebellious thing you've ever done?
Oh my God.
Married an older woman in my early 20s. Pretty rebellious.
Yeah, that's quite rebellious. I'm going to ask. I need some like to define it. Do you mean like illegal? How are you defining rebellious?
Illegal or
socially rebellious or literally illegal?
Illegal or on the line, being a bit
something that might have upset your parents.
Yeah. So there is the story about the gun.
Go on.
You know that one, don't you?
No.
Okay. So I bought it's a pellet gun from a gun shop in Halifax, using my brother's driving license because he was 16 at the time. I was 14, so I was actually younger than you. And I bought a pellet gun, which was quite powerful. But the thing is, it looked like an actual gun. It was black, metal, and it was literally like the weight of a gun. So I did it behind my mum and dad's back, and we went out in the woods firing cans and apples. That's what you did back in the day, Ted. And anyway, we got in from this day out, and I had it in my fleece pocket, the gun, and I just chucked my fleece on my bed. And I went back out to play football, left my fleece, came in, went straight to my bedroom, and the gun wasn't there, and my fleece wasn't there. So my dad called me down. Tom, get down here now. I said, you all right, Dad? And he said, come in here. Shoes off first. Take my shoes off. Because you cannot like put your shoes on in the front room. Anyway, and he said, this is his exact words, and I'll take them to my grave. And it was so dramatic, I nearly laughed. We found an illegal firearm in the fleece jacket of your fleece, in the pocket of your fleece. Explain yourself. And I was like, nearly burst out laughing. And I went, Dad, it's a BB gun. Honestly, don't worry about it. It's not. And he kicked off big time. Wasn't happy. He thought it was an actual gun. He thought I'd bought a gun with bullets.
Can you imagine what he thought?
I know.
When he found it.
But honestly, Dom.
It's like my little boy's got a gun.
Like a gangster. Tom from Whipsy, from Brighouse. Anyway, so that was really rebellious. I had to do like a little maneuver and pretend to sell it to someone at school, and then he gave it back the next day, and then I did sell it genuinely. That's a longer story. But yeah, that's the most.
So you sold a firearm? I think that's even worse.
No, I pretended to. So I took it. I said, someone at school's going to buy it. I gave him it at
then
school.
you said that you did actually sell it.
Then I did actually sell it.
So you're an arms dealer.
It's like
that.
Arms dealer.
It's like that film with Jonah Hill in it, War Dogs. Have you seen that?
No.
Great film.
Not seen War Dogs.
Did we watch it, Ted?
I don't think so.
I watched it with. Oh no.
Anyway, that's the most
Who did
rebellious.
you watch it with?
A girl.
So married an older woman, bought an illegal firearm.
Well, no, actually, mine's a very short story. When I was probably younger than Teddy, I'd have been about 12, 13, I was really into Tomb Raider. Like, love it, like trying to complete Tomb Raider.
Oh, not Lara Croft.
One of the PlayStation magazines brought out the Ultimate Walkthrough booklet, and it came free with the magazine. And I was walking around Morrison's one time, and I saw it on the front of a magazine, and I stole it. I stole it off the front of the magazine, put it
Morrison's,
in my pocket.
if you want to get in touch, I know where he lives.
It was a free book on the... To be fair, that could have been the start of the collapse of gaming magazines.
Did you complete it? Did it work?
I did finish it, yeah. In fact, no, I used to play it with my dad. My dad would do like a level, I do a level.
Oh, that's quite
and I needed space on the memory card and accidentally deleted Tomb Raider. And honestly, my ass fell out when that happened. I thought my dad is going to kill me. We'd done so much, like spent months.
So you didn't actually complete it? You got so close?
One level from the end, yeah.
Who was the big baddie at the end?
It was a massive monster. I did actually one Christmas a while ago bought my dad an old PS1 with Tomb Raider so that he'd have the opportunity.
That's sweet, isn't it?
Has he done it? No.
Too busy gardening. The hospital.
Next question, Ted. One more before we wrap it up.
Ooh, let's have a look. What's the moment you've been proudest of me but never actually said?
I think your dad would always tell you, wouldn't he?
Yeah, that's the thing. I think everything.
Shall I pick a different question?
No.
I think that's quite nice.
Yeah.
Why don't you? What's the most proudest moment?
When Bradford City got promoted. So you'd not necessarily done anything, but when Bradford City got promoted and we were all celebrating and we were cuddling each other, I remember thinking then, this is what dads dream about and it's actually happening to me.
Yeah.
That my son became a fan of the football team I wanted to watch. And then I got to watch it with him and we're here celebrating this incredible moment together. I'm so proud to have a son.
Yeah, that's nice.
And then Molly came in and cuddled him, took him away from me. Actually, on that day, that actually happened. Oh, and she's on FaceTime now.
At least you got that moment.
Yeah. Do you want to ask another, Ted? Or do you when have
Yeah,
your kids
I think probably something similar. Like I think like in their own little when they've got because I've got two. When they're displaying their own little personalities, like whether it be a school performance, like Nico on stage, like doing his speaking, and Theo in his own right as well. He used to do so at school, like when he used to dress up and like in his own little his braces, his tie, he used to wear flat caps. That stuff makes me proud because I'm promoting them to be their own people.
Did you not? Have you not told them that you were proud of that though? Surely that's something you'd
No,
say.
because it ain't something you'd say because it's just something I felt at the time. Like Theo was always his own person. He used to wear flat cap and braces and a tie when he was 8 years old, and I was super proud of him for being his own person.
But I used to say to Theo, I cannot believe. That is so cool what you do.
Yeah.
I wish you realise how important it is to be an
Well,
individual.
no, I did. I used to say that you dress, but I didn't tell him every day. But yeah, I definitely felt.
Do you remember? Actually, sorry to take away from your loving story, but do you remember when we were talking to Rob Beckett about this, and you were saying Theo just loves dressing like a Victorian boy, and Rob said I'll put him in touch with Tom Allen because Tom Allen loves to wear top hats and stuff like that. I'd love to see Theo meet Tom Allen now.
No, it'd be like this is not the same person.
I said I remember when Theo was joining high school, and I said to Tom, he'll have to stop wearing that because he'll get buried alive. And you said no, and he won't stop anyway. He won't. Literally the next day, I saw him Berghaus coat.
Yeah, that was the thing with it.
You can't be individual at high school.
No, you can't.
You get picked on.
He felt the pressure of his friends being little chavs at high school, and he couldn't cope with it with the backlash of him wearing braces and taking a briefcase.
They need to bring back middle school. It should be an easier transition.
Yeah.
You're going from primary school where everything's prissy and nice and flowers and, the joys of spring. And then you go to high school and as soon as you walk in, it's like hell. People snogging, all sorts.
There's too much of a transition. There's too much of a change.
I had middle school and it was perfect.
Yeah, I had middle school. It was fine. And then just going back, because I've got to mention Nico. Nico just being himself and being like a bit of a little beep sometimes, but he's incredibly cheeky but funny with it. And because that's what I will like. Nico reminds me of myself, which kind of makes me proud as well. But there's like these instances, like the Bradford City thing was unbelievable, being on pitch. But yeah, that answers that, I think.
But I mean, Teddy knows that he's done a billion things that I'm proud of, but I do tell him.
Yeah, but I think a lot of parents find it hard probably to tell their kids they're proud of it, I reckon.
You've just got to do it. It's like ripping off a plaster.
I think
just do it because
our age don't, but older ones definitely.
I think it can be too late.
I don't, how many times your dad said to me, he's proud of you, you're doing something?
Yeah, not that often. He has. And my dad finds it awkward because he'll put his arm around me and go, proud of you, son. Proud of you. You know that, don't you? Yeah. But I can remember the first time that I saw he was proud of me but didn't say it was when I was in Greece at school. And at the end of it, and I came out and, you get like the applause or whatever. I saw my dad and he was crying. Yeah, it's a big moment.
Touching. Right, thank you for listening. That's it, we're done.
Cheers, Ted. Thanks for running the show without any training. You did really well there.
Cheers, Ted.
Cheers. We'll be back next week. It's still, at the moment, called Manhood. Manhood with Tom and Dom in the morning at the moment. But we're still working on that. We'll figure it out. It's not a big deal, is it? You're here.
And you know what? Get in touch, because it really does help us. It really
You'll
does.
find us on social media. There's an email address. It's manhoodpod@gmail.com. The number will be available in the description of the podcast. So get in touch with us on WhatsApp. We want your voice notes for any of the features we've talked about. You know what? There are so many of them we've forgotten. So if you send us a message with something for a feature, we'll fit it in somewhere. We'll see you next week. Thanks for listening once again. We hope the audio quality is getting better. And the studio a bit brighter this week because someone complained it was too dark and grainy last week. God, you can't please some people, can you?
Dom, just be quiet now. We don't.
Manhood.